Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for a rather beautiful Golf Mark 5 R32 Beast. You're probably wondering why, after spending so much money on this car, would someone sell it? Well, once in a while you realize you love something a bit more than what you drive, and that's me. After spending 16,000, yes, 16,000 just on mechanical works within the last 1,000 kilometers, I'm actually selling my car. This was originally purchased as a project car to showcase AUTOEMOTIONAL and Audio Direct, of course, our sister company, the UAE's premier 8-branch in-car entertainment gurus, and their capabilities. So a lot of the work has been done, but this car now is looking for a very lucky new owner. It has got a lot of things going for it. Of course, presented in metallic black over black, a rare color combination actually to get this particular car in, and it did take a bit of time trying to find the right one to purchase. And mechanically, it is bulletproof. It's had so much work done by Powerworks, our associated garage in Al Quoz, where the owner, a very good friend of mine, is 10-year veteran and a VAG Master Tech. So this vehicle, if you're looking at it, you know has the DSG paddle shift gearbox, and it's something that you do have to be careful about. It has had 16,000 dirhams. All the paperwork is in order of this vehicle to show that it's been cherished. Mechanically sound bodywork. There are a few honest marks on the car, and here at AUTOEMOTIONAL, you know, we will always tell you what we find on the car. This was the last stage to get done, was the bodywork, but now it's time for me to part ways with this. A couple of things, of course, the twin exhaust, which makes it so distinctive. This car actually has 3 cameras. It records the front on the DVR, the rear on the DVR, as well as having a HD 170-degree viewing angle rear camera as well. Wheels in good condition, need a refurb, nothing more than that, but the car really in very tidy condition. Airbags as well throughout. In fact, this is a very safe car. It is a Golf after all. That black leather unmarked. We've also got the LED ambient lighting kit here installed, that you can actually change the color through an app on your phone, or indeed through the remote control, which you can just see tucked away there as well. Electric lumbar support for the passenger seat, electric seat for the drivers, and again, as mentioned, airbags throughout the vehicle. Now, the car's also had a huge upgrade in terms of audio, as you can imagine. Of course, this is my personal vehicle. It's got the retrofit Android plug-and-play head unit with a lot of capabilities. We'll go through some of those shortly. 60/40 split folding rear seats, and also had this Pioneer subwoofer installed. The good thing about this is it's very movable, very user-friendly, and as you can imagine, gives a lot of bass. Now, if someone's not into their sound, we can remove the sound, put the original stereo back. The amplifier that's driving this also is a very heavy-duty Pioneer piece, so we can negotiate on that if it's not desired. Original tools and spare. Car also has a brand new battery, only about a month or 2 ago, from Dialer Battery, again, one of our associated partners. The ambient lighting will get you some footage or some photographs in the evening, because that's when you can really tell what's been done. All of the lights have been upgraded, including the interior lights, the reversing lights, number plate lights, the driving lights, as well as the headlights and the high beams as well. So this car, during the night time, it absolutely glows. We'll definitely get you some pictures. So when you start the vehicle, you do get an error warning light for the lights, and it's literally telling you that they've been upgraded. Again, in really, really good condition. General wear and tear, as you can imagine. There were 2 things that we were potentially doing on this car: was the complete interior or the bodywork. Again, we can assist its very lucky new owner if that's what they want to do, complete the project, but in the interim period, she is looking for a new home. So, as mentioned, when you start it, the car fires straight up, and that beautiful retrofit Android head unit also then comes into light. And in the rear view mirror, you could probably just catch the rear DVR camera there as well. That's the front DVR camera, so as soon as you start the car up, it will actually start recording. Electric windows, fully operational, and of course, as you can appreciate, we've just had the car valeted, so we're not going to show that. We don't want watermarks. Fuel release, central locking. There are 2 keys with this as well, by the way. Electric mirrors, that being the drivers, and that being the passengers. Also, on the interior, you've got electric glass sunroof, which works, but the headliner on the sunroof is sagging. Not on the rest of the car, by the way. So, again, we'll always point out what needs doing, because we are family. Automatic headlights, which is absolutely fantastic. You might be able to catch a glimpse of the ambient lighting there, as you can see. In fact, you can. And what you'll also see is through the remote control, press it, and it will actually change color as well. And you've got different effects. Not only do you have the straight ambient lighting, you've also got strobe and so on and so forth. So, you know, you can have a little disco in the car if need be. We'll switch that off for the time being. Again, power steering with the paddle shifts, and you can go through, of course, volume and options, and handily you can set this button to whatever you want. So this is set to mute, so whenever you're driving, a phone call comes, you can either take it through the retrofit Android plug and play head unit, which of course has got Bluetooth hands-free calling as well as music streaming, or you can just mute it, take the call as per normal, of course, if it's safe. And as you can see, there's a small error light there telling you that the lights have been changed, but literally every single light has been changed on this car, including even the interior lights. As you can see, the thing glows at night. So some of the features of the head unit, not all of them, of course, as you can appreciate, there's far too many to go through. Radio, Bluetooth, here on the apps as well, you can see, you can just sign into your Google account and you can just download everything you want. But the USB recorder, which is absolutely fantastic, so that's constantly recording on the front and as well as that on the rear. So God forbid, you know, any police footage is required for any misfortune, it's there for you as well. And exit goes straight back to home. And if I engage reverse, you can see reverse is a HD camera with dynamic lines as I steer the wheel as well. You can turn the ESP off as required, and again, as mentioned, you've got the remote control for the interior ambient lighting kit as well. This car's got so much paperwork. We will be listing all of that, and it's only just gone 171 clicks, which is relatively low for a vehicle like this. Black leather interior, unmarked, no cuts, no blemishes, and of course you've got the lovely R logo embellished in there as well, and the silver effect carbon fiber trim wrapping round. Digital AC control, dual zone, as well as heated seats. Lots of people always wonder, why do we have heated seats in the desert? Well, you need to live in Dubai during the colder month and you'll understand why. AC is absolutely bang on. I don't think I've ever put it on full blast, and as usual, you can't feel it, but you certainly can hear it. Genuinely, you keep this on one and it's absolutely fine. Carbon fiber cover on the on one of the keys there as well as that wash wipe system, and cruise control as well, all fully operational. You can see the car doesn't miss a beat, revs absolutely perfectly, starts on the button, and has had so much work done on the engine, ancillaries, oil cooler, DSG gearbox has been completely overhauled and refurbished. As mentioned, within the last 1,000 kilometers, there has been 16,000 dirhams spent on this. All the paperwork is available, and it wasn't done at some backstreet garage. It was done at Powerworks in Old Coast, the guys to go to for all your mechanical needs. So this is a very sad owner having to part with his cherished possession, but there you go. Some things are more loved and more dear to me than the car, so time for it to find greener pastures. A night emotional. It's about right. Untitled from AUTOEMOTIONAL. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this presentation on this beautiful 2008 VW Mark V Golf R32.